Hey folks, just walking about in the woods today. Quite hot here in the UK at the moment. It's about 28, 30 degrees. So not my type of weather for walking, to be honest. But they have put an amber weather warning out, but I think that's a little bit over the top for that sort of temperature. I think June temperatures of 30 degrees is nothing unusual. It's just summer weather. We get temperatures above that, 30, 32, 33, 34, pretty much as long back as I can remember. But yeah, that has attracted an amber weather warning, I believe. But really, I would say that might undermine the gravity of weather warnings because people think, oh, not that again, come on. Really, I would say amber weather warning should be about 35, 36 degrees. Severe weather warning, if it starts looking like it's going to hit 39, 40, which is hot for the UK, certainly. But to put out weather warnings when it's 28, and come on, that's going to just sort of demean the gravity of a weather warning. People won't take any bloody notice of it. I think for 28, 30, they should just say hot week coming in, everyone. Don't forget to slap on a sun cream. That would have done. And if you've got health problems, just be a bit aware. But no need to bang out weather warnings for that. Anyway, that aside, I've come out in the woods today. I was going to go away this week, but I'm not one for walking in hot weather. The other thing as well, as you sort of get older, my age and the rest of it, I'm getting very thin on the top now, so I always wear a hat. It's easy to get the old big C on the top of the head as you get older. The other thing to watch out for, certainly from about April through to September, Lyme disease. There's deer ticks hanging around in the woods, and they're ready to brush off the leaves onto you. They'll find a place to a crevice to nest into and bite their way into you, and before you know it, I think 1 in 4 ticks in some areas have got Lyme disease. You've got a pretty nasty disease, and it's very difficult to diagnose and very difficult to treat. So always check yourself over for any sort of tick, and keep an eye out for any sort of rash or anything like that. And if you suspect anything, go to the doctors. It's not a very well understood disease, and certainly until recently. And they will probably hit you with antibiotics, but it can lead to some very difficult, what some GPs would diagnose as chronic arthritis, Alzheimer's, things like that. But the underlying cause is actually Lyme disease. There's some fairly famous people have caught it as well. Hit you for 6. Anyway, so yeah, we might not have grizzly bears and king cobras and rattlesnakes here in the UK, but there's 1 or 2 things that are still quite nasty. I would say Lyme disease ticks are the number 1. Anyway, I'll spin you round and show you where they hang out, and I'll carry on with my little walk here this afternoon. Okay, folks, so yeah, if you stick to the path, you're usually all right. It's when you get down through stuff that's overhanging, and the buggers hang around on leaves and stuff, and they, as you brush past, they get on you, and so they crawl around till they find somewhere they want to burrow in. Bloody horrible, to be honest. Now, it's like that's a anthill down there. Anyway, so unfortunately, I'm not really dressed for this type of thing. I've always said in the past, don't go out in shorts and flip flops out into this type of environment. But I haven't got much choice at the moment. What you can do, you can get. I've been using these walking sandals. Actually, really good for walking actually. But normally I would have like a military trouser that's got a tie at the bottom, so you can tie them tight. Wise people put socks over the top so they can't get up underneath. So that type of thing, where you can get a little band thing that goes around and stop them going up. So Lyme disease is probably the worst predator we've got here in the UK. We don't have black bears, we don't have grizzly bears, we don't have anything worse than an adder as far as a venomous snake is concerned. So that's it. But there's still some stuff out here, even here in the UK, that can do you in, basically. Lyme disease is a very, very nasty disease. Anyway, I'll check out for the woods for today, carry on my walk, and as I say, catch you on the next one.